No, I know Darnell Mooney is not playing well, but I don't know. I didn't expect Darnell Mooney to emerge right away in weeks 1, 2, and 3. He was dealing with a pretty significant leg injury that cost him the last part of the season. Whew. So Mooney is not a player that I'm going out of my way to start, but I'm just saying in your really, really deep leagues, he has a really nice wide receiver cornerback matchup, and I have him projected for a few more points, ranked a little bit higher than the expert consensus. So we're not saying start Darnell Mooney, but would it surprise me if he had a spike week this week against Denver? No, Denver's defense has really struggled against passes, against rushing, and you can even see like Robbie Chosen had a big game. Mike White just chucked it up. So if Justin Fields can just chuck it up to Darnell Mooney and connect on one big play, that might salvage Darnell Mooney's season, because right now Mooney is only averaging 5 fantasy points per game as the wide receiver 73. So that's not going to get it done. Mooney is not a must start any stretch of the imagination, but he hasn't played well. But this is an opportunity for him to have like bounce back, better days ahead type of thing. Mooney has only had 1 target over the last 2 games. Been pretty rough because he once again would set a career low in PFF receiving rate if the season were to end today. Previous career low was 67, and right now he's at 57. So it's not looked great for Darnell Mooney. Maybe something's happened with a setback. You know, he played 11 snaps in week number 2 and 21 in week number 3. Maybe he's trending upward. This is a possibility, which is why we should consider some Darnell Mooney as, a forgotten sleeper player that can have, spike week. We saw a couple years ago in Chicago in 2021 where Darnell Mooney, 95 PFF receiving grade. He had 4 touchdowns, over 1,000 receiving yards, and a 1.72 yards per route run, a respectable 1.72. And we liked his yards per reception, 13 back in 2021. But dealing with the injury, the low volume, these were all concerns. And if anything from the injury standpoint for Darnell Mooney, hindering him moving forward, that may have cropped back up. But in week number 3, we saw him back up to about half of the snaps. See if he can get a full complement here against Denver, have a spike week. That would be nice. We'll see if that can come to fruition. If not, I don't think he's a must start, but he is a dart throw consideration for your late flex or deep flex leagues.